desktop is the first place you see when you open your computer. No matter what, if you are using Windows 7 or you are using Windows 8, it's a little bit different. But if you are using the earlier system of Windows Vista or Windows XP, it's the same. Now we are talking about the desktop on Windows 7. This is how it looks. You have icons on the desktop, and you have shortcuts, and then you have text files. In this all mess of the items we see on the desktop, they are increasing time by time when we add programs to our computer, and those programs are all meant or known as add-on programs. Add-on programs increasing according to the user time by time when a user adds a new programs to his or her computer according to your need. Now what we need to learn on this computer is that some of the icons you see here or some of the things that we see here are not the same with the color that represent some programs and logos that also, like if you see Mozilla Firefox that has a picture of the fox around the globe, that one is a program helps the internet browsing, as well as a blue E, which is called Internet Explorer, is the program also help to browse or open places in the internet. And also we see here Google Chrome. Google Chrome is the program also helps to browse files in the internet. They are all programs that people use only when you are connected to the internet. If you are not connected to the internet, you can't use any of these programs. But there are some other programs we can still use if we are not connected to the internet. For example, like Microsoft Office 2010. This is the program that we can still use even if we are not connected to the internet. Well, here we have icons that resemble to a computer, which locates inside the computer, and this icon is the icon that is installed on the computer when we install Windows or operating system. As you see, it looks like a computer, and it's written computer. We have folder which represents the user, and this is the picture of a person inside the folder. That means the person has to do with the folder, and the picture is the user's files that go inside this yellow folder. So we talk about this later a little bit in details, but as I said, we have folders, icons, shortcuts, and files on the desktop. Now, what's the function of a desktop? The function of a desktop is to allow us or to enable us see what is applied on this computer, either by a shortcut that we see, or by a name, or by a file, or by any activities that we did or we applied on the desktop to make it easier to find or to locate the things that we have on our computer. Now, This background represents everything we want to put, like uh, an open area where the things are easier to find. At the same time, we have this area. It's called taskbar. Taskbar represents an open files. Uh, Open files, like for example, if you see Skype, it's open, it's not closed. We have this program which is called debut video capture software. This is the program that we are using now to record our video or to record our class. The other programs like Oracle VM VirtualBox is another program, and also this is the text notepad file. So if you take a note, it's like when I point the mouse on this shortcut, it explains the name of the shortcut. Then we know what kind of this icon represents or this program is used for. Now here is the main button. You see it's written start. Start means that like you are ready to use one of the programs in this computer. Starting from this button, it leads you to application menu, program menu, and then you have a folder that's written all programs, and this is special on Windows 7. As I said, this place can totally be empty if I want it. That means if I close all these programs and I unpin them. Unpin is when I right click on a shortcut and I say unpin this program from taskbar. Then this one will vanish or will close it totally. As you see on this Mozilla, I have to put the mouse here, not here, because you have line from here to here. That means it only functions this area. Now Mozilla Firefox, I can also right click and then I go to unpin this program from the taskbar. That means like close this program from this taskbar. Now you see it goes. This is how I can empty my taskbar if I don't need all these files to be open on the taskbar. Right click, unpin, right click, unpin. I can't do this because I still need this one, but this one we can right click also, but we can't do unpin here. We say quit Skype. Quit Skype, then we have another answer. It says, are you sure you want to quit? And I say yes, quit. Then it quits. Now this is the only open program that I'm using to record my sound or the class. Now this area contains other section of the taskbar. The taskbar is divided into 2 or 3 parts. The first part is a taskbar, and then you have the button, which is the main button, start, and then you have, if you have any open program, it displays here or it shows you the programs that are open or programs or files or documents, whatever. And then here you have a small arrow. This arrow is called notification arrow. This is notification arrow, and this one is called notification area. A notification area shows us about our battery. This one is especially on the laptop if you're using a laptop, and this shows us if our computer is in a good condition or we need to pay attention if we have any program that's not functioning well, or if we have viruses, or if we don't have antivirus, or we don't have any program that to protect the computer. Then this flag is not white. This flag will have small cross on it. That means there is some file not updated also, or the file or the computer is not protected from the viruses. This signal is about the connection. It tells us that our computer is connected to the internet or not connected. This is the time that you see. This time tells us that what time is it now, and also according to the location, if it's the PM or AM. Okay, this is very clear now. You know what does this place do. This place is called taskbar. From here to here is a taskbar. Then here we have notification area. Here we have notification arrow, and here we have start button. And this place is empty now because I'm still using this program to record my class. But if I quit this icon, that means I'm closing the program so that the taskbar can clearly be absolutely free. Okay, then if you open any kind of program, let's say even if you open this folder, it automatically shows on the taskbar that you have a folder open. And also if you minimize, that means this is minimize, this restore, and this is to close. If I close this program, that goes off because it's not opening, so it doesn't play it on the taskbar. So that is the work of the taskbar, to show us and open uh, files or folders or functionable programs that are still functioning on the computer. And if we want to close our computer, we go to start, and then we come to shut down, or we go to shut down arrow, and here we have options of switching the user or locking off or changing the user. Here is lock, and here is restart the computer. Here is in sleep mode, and here is hibernate. Switch user means if you have like two users on your computer, you get out of this user and try to choose a different user. Lock off also means get out of this user but don't choose any user. Lock means to lock the taskbar or to lock the application menu or the taskbar. And here I think I have done enough explaining the desktop area and taskbar and notification area and start button. And on start button we have program menu and we have application menu. Application menu also displays the user and the documents. All this means documents, and then we have control panel and computer and devices and printers and default programs and help and support. If there's anything you don't understand, you can still come to. If you don't understand anything about the computer, you can come to start, and then on an application area you have help and support, and then from help and support you can always still have your question applied here, and then you can get an answer, like if you are connected to the internet. But some of the questions don't need internet, you can get your answers. For example, if you say if I say task bar and enter. Okay, so this is how you get about the taskbar. Paste 30 results for taskbar, the taskbar overview, find the taskbar, unlock and move the taskbar, taskbar recommended link, change how icons appear in the notification area of the taskbar, resize the taskbar, add a toolbar to the taskbar, what's new, what, and so on. These are all details about taskbar, so you are not really lost. Start from application area, you go to help and support, you type whatever the question you have about Windows, you write, and then you get the answer right away. Thank you, and see you in the next class.